Hello, everyone. Taylor Johnson here. I'm bringing to you the real estate market statistics for the DC metro region for February of 2023. As we can see, we've got some changes here. Closed sales are down. Median sales price continues to rise. And that's really to do with low inventory. Median days on the market has increased over the region, but again, this is very specific to certain neighborhoods or certain areas. And months of supply is still very low. So what we're seeing here is normally we'd have a bit of a bump now for the spring, but we had between when we looked at the numbers last month and this month, we had a little bit of a spike in interest rates, which slowed things down again. It does appear that maybe the Fed is only going to raise rates 0.25% tomorrow, and that should actually cause a decline in rates for mortgages because the lenders have already priced into the market anticipated rises in the Fed rate. So if that happens tomorrow at only 0.25%, that's a good thing. We see that low new listing activity is down, and it hit the lowest point in more than 2 decades for the region, which is really significant. Again, I'll stress that the major problem that we have is low inventory. We are at 40% lower than we were in February of 2020, which is a significant decline. And in February of 2020, we were already at a shortage, so we're even a greater shortage right now. And this is the primary thing that is keeping prices high in the area. We anticipate that the demand for homes created by new formations of new homes, folks who had children who are now adults out in the world looking for rentals or purchases, this is going to continue. So the demand for homes will continue, but the supply is super, super low. They are certainly not building enough homes to accommodate that, and we just don't have people selling. So it's a real problem that creates a shortage. When you have a shortage of supply and greater demand, that over time does drive prices up. So that's what we're seeing happening here. We see that we expect the housing market to pick up in March and April, usual spring. There might be fewer buyers in the market, but there will also be fewer sellers. So as a result, home prices should be stable or continue to increase. And we see this particularly in the suburbs where it's a very strong market. Alexandria, for example, is a crazy hot market right now. DC is weaker. So in the mid-Atlantic region, we see the cities a little lower. Maybe that's where the bargains are right now, we could say. Median sales price went up about 1.7%. Median days on the market, we can see that we're still sort of within historical trends, but we're higher than we were last year. And active listings. Now, active listings is an interesting thing. If you look at active listings, the numbers are up, all right? And you'd say, oh man, there are more houses. Well, okay, as a buyer right now, yes, there are more houses to choose from because there are active listings out there. However, there are fewer total listings than there were. So that really still means there's not, when a good place comes on the market, it goes quickly. When something's overpriced, or maybe it's got a weird floor plan, or it needs work, it's going to sit for a while. So depending on what you are looking for, you need to adjust appropriately and understand that that's where the market is. Showings are, again, lower than they were last year, but they are up a little bit from where they were before. And here's the telling thing, is the local markets. So we can see closed sales here in these various areas. They're down across the region versus February of last year. Home prices create an affordability issue across the region. Prices rose strongly in Montgomery County, where the median price rose 9% compared to last year, and prices are also up in Alexandria and Loudoun County and Prince George's County. Home prices fell year over year in cities like DC. Homes are taking longer to sell, as I said, but there is a variation across the metro region, where you've got days on market in some areas at 45, and others are only a couple weeks. So we'll take a look at that in a minute here. So here's Alexandria City. The median sales price is up 2%. Arlington County down 2%. Fairfax County more or less even, about a 0.8%. Frederick County down 8%. Loudoun County up a little bit. Montgomery County up 12%. Now I know I just said a moment ago that it was up 9%, and I cannot vouch for the difference in those numbers. Here's Prince George's County 2.6, and DC is down 7%. So again, perhaps DC on a relative basis is where the bargain is right now. Let's look at median days on market. Again, Alexandria, we're looking at 12 days median on the market versus DC 45 median days on the market. That's a huge difference. So if you can choose between one place or the other, maybe DC is a better place to look because you have more time to think about stuff, more time to look. Prince George's County, we're at 27 days. Montgomery County, again, is very low at 13 days. Fairfax County, 12. Fairfax City, 28. So, again, think about your local market, where it is you want to look. And if you have more days on the market as a buyer, this is a good thing for you. It gives you time to think, to compare, to do your due diligence, so forth. If you're a seller, of course, in one of those markets, you're contemplating selling, just need to be ready and prepared for the fact that it's going to take longer for your home to sell. We can talk about strategies to make that a little bit better for you and maybe increase the chances of having a quicker sale. But, that is something that you need to be prepared for on the seller side. Here, we're looking at active listings. Again, the active listings are there because there are fewer buyers, not because there are more people putting homes up for sale. So Loudoun County has quite a lot. Prince George's County has quite a lot. DC, okay. Frederick County, Fairfax County, Alexandria. So again, if you're a buyer, think about which market you're buying in, and if there are more active listings in that area, like Fairfax City, for example, you have more to choose from. Months of supply, though, is still very, very short. Again, a balanced market is around 6 months. If we have less than 6 months, we're definitely in a seller's market. And the home demand index, here's the telling thing. In Alexandria, we're at 117, whereas in DC, we're only at 75. Montgomery County, despite its appearance with high rising prices and quick short sales, is only at 62. Again, this means there are fewer buyers, so there's less competition for you than there is in an area such as Arlington County or Alexandria County. All right, I'm Taylor Johnson. I'm an agent with Keller Williams Capital Properties, and I'm here to help you and be a resource for you. If there's anything I can do, any questions I can answer, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you. My contact information is below. If you found this information useful, please like, subscribe to my channel, and that will help other people like you find this information as well. Bye now and have a great day. Thanks so much for watching.